How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What's going on, everybody out in the world?
Out in the world. Dude, I'm sick today. I got the summer cold. That's like got to be like the worst of the colds.
Yes, bro, because you're not laughing at my jokes.
I'm not.
That's how you know Mike's sick.
That's how you know I'm sick. So we're trying to pull it through. Today for us is 4th of July, but for people listening, it's probably going to be 5th of July.
But
so happy 5th of July.
Happy 5th of July. Happy 4th of July. Independence Day.
Hope everyone had a good Independence Day. Because it's not really a weekend. It's Independence
Day. Day.
It's like a day that I just got like a middle of the week day off. It's like the weirdest.
You know what, man? I think I'm just going to take the rest of the day off.
Bro, you know what?
It's for 4th of July.
Your boss is a dick anyway, so why don't you... Oh, man. You know what, John? You deserve it.
I was going to
call your boss, tell him you're not showing up for work.
Yeah, we are doing this today a little bit early because for the festivities.
We all have festivities to go to.
Festivities.
Even though I'm a little sick, I'm going to try to get together with my family, with my nephews, and just pop some fireworks.
It's okay. It's only 110 degrees outside today.
Dude, I need some sun, man. I need some vitamin D, bro.
Have you been outside?
I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did it feel good? Sometimes the heat, when you're sick and you go outside, sometimes even the heat feels good, bro.
Yeah. No, like I went outside. We went to go run a couple of errands to, whatever was open. But we had to get a couple of stuff from the grocery store and stuff. And I was like, okay, I need to go outside. I need to get some vitamin D and just kind of get myself kind of going again because being sick sucks, man. In the summer.
This is not a plug, but Mucinex, bro.
Mucinex?
Yeah, it's a little pricey, but it works, man. If you stay...
I just been on that Dayquil thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Mucinex. It's a little pricey, but it helps me in a day or two.
You know what? I might have some upstairs.
Yeah. Take some of that or even take the knockoff version. It's the same thing. Read the label. It's the same stuff.
That's true.
That is not a plug.
That's a plug. You know that. Let's get started, I guess, so we can kind of finish quick, man, because I want to stop talking.
Yes.
So apparently over the weekend, Bray Wyatt was in a car accident. It looks like it happened Friday. So last Friday. And yeah, man, he was in a car accident. And I just saw this today that he was actually cited for careless driving.
Well, bro, like I was telling you earlier, everybody makes mistakes. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to be there Monday. That's when, Matt Hardy took on
Curtis Axel?
Curtis Axel, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks, but I hope he's doing all right. I'm sure we'll see him back soon, and hopefully he's 100% for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was about to say that they are advertising the pay-per-view as it is going to happen July 15th, so it's still 2 weeks away. But yeah, apparently it was his fault. What was it? Failure to operate his vehicle in a careful and prudent manner. As stated, he was inattentive. So that's what the report is saying, that he was just driving careless. He wasn't paying attention.
He's probably on his phone. We all get on our phone.
It could be he was on his phone. So it was his fault. But things could be worse. I mean, he wasn't at least drunk. You know what I mean? Like some people. So I mean,
some other wrestlers.
Like some other wrestlers. But yeah, dude. I don't know. You want to add anything else to this? Because that's the only news I got for today.
Not really. I did want to say something, but he did a match. He was in a match, so we can talk about it when we get to it. But yeah, okay. I hope all is well, man.
Yeah, for sure. Speedy recovery to Bray. I don't think JoJo was involved in anything because I didn't see her on Raw, but I don't think she was involved in the car accident. Yeah. I think that she's just probably there trying
Let's
to.
Let's all hope JoJo is nice and intact.
Nice and intact, right?
Nice and intact.
That's true. Raw, dude. What did you think overall of Raw?
I think it was cool. It was decent. Like I told you, I texted you my favorite one was the Curtis Axel and oh my god, Joe. What was his name? Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas's imitation of Matt Hardy. I always have a ball when they do that, so I thought it was funny.
I thought Raw was okay. I actually didn't like it too much. I didn't like it as much as last week's.
Oh yeah, last week was good, man. This week was decent. I think it was cool. Curtis Axel ended up defeating Matt Hardy.
Yeah, first match of the night. Is that how it started? Why do I have... looks like it, right?
I think there was a clip of, was it the Kevin Owens or no?
I don't know. Oh, it might have been like that, right? But regardless, Curtis Axel defeated Matt Hardy. Axel won by a pinfall. Yeah, dude, I agree with you. I think it's hilarious the way they're imitating Matt and Bray. Curtis Axel's doing a decent job, and Bo Dallas is doing literally
He sounds like his brother.
He sounds exactly like his brother.
So even Matt Hardy applauded him. You see what he was like? He started applauding him from far away.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that was funny. Bayley and Sasha Banks went to counseling. It was hosted by Dr. Shelby. So I think I brought it up last week. I was like, they're probably gonna bring back Dr. Shelby, who helped out Daniel Bryan and Kane through their differences. Now, the difference with this segment, I think, is that I don't think it's working for me. Not like the Daniel Bryan and Kane.
It's because Daniel Bryan and Kane are such an odd couple, like an odd team. So I think that was actually like pretty funny, type of situation. But Bayley and I think that they just need to have a Bayley and Sasha Banks match. Like that just needs to happen, and just cut everything else. Bro.
I don't know, man. I think this is because I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. I didn't. First of all, I didn't like this first one. I thought
it was a little weird.
It was bad. Hopefully it gets better. I think I felt the same way with Daniel Bryan and Kane's first segment when they were doing this counseling thing. I think I was like, this is kind of dumb. But then I ended up liking it.
Probably
so I'm hoping that this changes as well. But the way it's going, I'm not a fan.
It was. I didn't really pay attention. I'm just waiting for Bayley to just start wearing all black and go heel.
Dude, I'm telling you, she just has to go heel instead of trying to fix this relationship, which is gonna probably end at the end with them hugging. Probably. You know what I mean? I don't know if I don't know, man. She should have just gone heel, and then she should have just gone heel, made a run as a heel, maybe for like 6 months to a year. And then done this. Say, hey, you know what? We want to try to get you guys into counseling. But at least we got a little taste of heel Bayley. And then it ends with, them hugging together. Yeah, that would have been fine.
I think that the WWE needs to catch on to the reaction that they had when she went off on Sasha.
I agree.
Like, everybody went crazy.
Everybody popped.
When was the last time people went crazy for Bayley? It's been a while.
Crazy? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. So, I think, man, y'all need to capitalize on that and just at least, like you said, maybe turn her heel for a bit to see how it goes.
Yeah, turn her heel for a year. And then you could done this storyline after that. You know what I mean? Turn her heel for a year, and then bring in Dr. Shelby to say, you know what, we gotta bring Bayley back to the old Bayley, and then you could kind of, this could be her way of going back into babyface after that heel run. You know what I mean? It ends with them hugging.
Yeah, when wrestlers turn heel, they go super over. I don't know how that works. Have you noticed that? I think the reason this worked for Daniel Bryan and Kane too was because Daniel Bryan was a legit heel during this time. He was a heel. Kane was the face. Daniel Bryan was the heel. And what this Dr. Shelby and counseling and this storyline did for them is that it ended up turning Daniel Bryan face and it turning Daniel Bryan into a bigger star. Yeah.
So I think this could have done the same thing for Bayley if she would have started off this counseling thing as a heel. That's my 2 cents, guys. That's my 2 cents. 20 cents.
And you know what? His 2 cents are my 2 cents today.
Bro, that makes 4 cents, bro.
You know what? Let's make it a nickel, guys.
Straight nickel. That's our nickel for today, guys. Authors of Pain defeated Titus Worldwide. Was this a squash? I don't remember this. Was this on Hulu for you?
Yeah, I actually watched the full thing. I watched all 3 hours. It wasn't necessarily a squash.
Okay.
It wasn't too long of a match, but you wouldn't be able to squash, I guess you can say, Titus Worldwide.
Yeah.
They wrestled, they did everything, but these guys, they made them seem like they were just way too dominant. And strong and big. Dude, I thought they were bigger. They're only like, I'm not saying 6'2" and 6'3".
You know what? That's right.
I'm not trying to say 6'2" and 6'3" is not that tall. I'm 6 feet. Next to somebody that's 6'2", I'm not much of a difference. But I thought they look huge.
They look like 6'5", bro.
But they're not. They're like 6'2", but like almost like over 300 pounds. I get that, but I thought they were like taller dudes. But when I saw them against Titus and stuff, Titus is a little taller, a bit much taller than them. But yeah, it was decent.
I actually, that's funny that you brought that up. I was like, man, they look weird. They look smaller when they were against Titus. I was like, they look small.
Maybe you know what it is too, because in NXT, not all the dudes are huge.
No, they're not.
Most of the dudes are. I think Rare is 6 feet. Like McIntyre that came from there, he's 6'5". He was probably one of the tallest ones there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So all these dudes maybe just look huge next to everybody else, because everybody else might like 5'8", 5'9". stuff. Little kids. No, I'm
little kids, bro.
But
I'm like 5'8", bro. You calling me a child?
I was gonna say, yeah, like you,
like me. Hey.
But yeah, it was all right, man. Yeah, they beat them. I don't know what they're gonna end up doing with the authors of pain. I don't know if they're. I'm sure they're gonna keep trying to push them.
Yeah.
They are big.
I think they're gonna push this storyline with Titus Worldwide for a bit, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins defeated Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre by disqualification when the Revival interfered. This match was actually pretty cool. It was decent. It was short. Yeah. Wasn't it short? It felt short. Was it maybe one commercial?
I think it was
one commercial.
I think it was one, and I think the Revival was the one. The Revival. Remember, I told you that this match was gonna happen.
Yeah,
because they already happened in the live segment.
Well, apparently it was supposed to happen next week, but Roman Reigns was like, "Nah, man, I want it tonight. I can handle 2 matches."
Yeah, they had a little segment saying that because he had who was it against the Revival, right?
The Revival,
him and Bobby Lashley.
I was gonna say Lesnar.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, him and Lashley against the Revival. He took on with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. It was a decent match. Everybody kind of went crazy when him and McIntyre got to it. McIntyre's actually bigger than him.
He is.
He's I think a few inches taller than him. He's actually bigger than him almost overall than Roman.
Yeah. McIntyre's 6'5", like you said.
Yeah, Roman's like 6'3". They weigh about the same.
Okay.
But he looks a bit bigger than Roman.
He does. Well, no, he towers over a lot of people.
Yeah.
McIntyre's ginormous guy.
He's big.
Yeah. Baron Corbin demands an apology from Finn Balor. Balor made fun of Corbin's clothes and hair. Then they brawled. The end. The TGI Friday. I think I saw on Twitter Finn Balor saying TGI Finn. Thank goodness it's Finn.
I saw a meme that said Corbin said, he's like, you don't make you don't make more money than me, and then there's a face of Finn Balor be like, I'm sure I make more money than you.
Sure he does. I think merch alone he makes more money than him.
I'm sure.
Not even the salary, just the merch.
Yep.
Ember Moon defeated Liv Morgan. So Moon won by pinfall after the Eclipse. So the Riot Squad is without its leader, as she has sustained an injury and it might put her away for a couple of months.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know that it sucks when that happens because WWE is forced to do something else with the group, and then that's when they end up just splitting. Yeah. This match wasn't bad. Liv Morgan gave a fight to Ember Moon, and Liv Morgan's not, from what I've noticed, is not a great wrestler.
She's not.
But she's gotten better, and she kept up with Ember Moon. And, of course, Ember Moon hit her with that beautiful Eclipse, bro.
I'm telling you, man, Liv Morgan is starting to remind me a lot, especially as the weeks go by. She's got this little Harley Quinn attitude.
Yeah.
She
looks like her, too, like the way she has.
Mannerisms and stuff like that. She's got this little...
She's hot, man.
I like it. Yeah, I like it, too. I really like it, actually. It's actually I feel like it's working for her, and she's actually doing a very good job at it. But, yes, her wrestling abilities are not that great. I would say probably around there, like with Carmella and stuff. They're just not great wrestlers, but maybe we should see what Morgan could do on the mic.
She's young, bro. She's like 20. She's like 22, 23 years old, bro. Young. All these girls are really young.
Yeah,
so cute.
She's just a kid, guys. Leave her alone. No Way Jose once again asked for a rematch.
Favorite.
Oh, God. For Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley punched him and then attacked the cheeseburger guy in the conga line, and that's it.
Dude, I hate these segments. They're so cheesy.
I do too.
Like, No Way Jose, Mojo Rawley. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do with Mojo, bro, but he's up there. I mean, not up there. He's down there with Way Jose, bro. And I'm just... I don't know what's up with these. Anyways, Roman Reigns and
let's move on, bro. Even though we might rush through this podcast like quickly, just because I know I'm sick and stuff like that, and we want to get to our festivities. But man, I just don't even want to talk about that,
bro. I didn't even want to read the line.
I just read it just to read it. Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley defeat the Revival. Reigns won by disqualification when the Revival wouldn't stop beating him up. Lashley walked out in disgust. Lashley didn't even help him.
Well, I don't know about this little match. But yeah, I guess Roman Reigns was just being egomaniac, and he didn't want to tag in Bobby Lashley. Tried taking it all over, beating the Revival, but believe it or not, the Revival is a very good tag team.
They are,
and they were beating his ass. They were beating his ass, bro. That's all I could say.
They were beating his ass. And dude, yeah, so I mean, this Lashley thing and Roman thing, what do you think about their storyline? I think it's okay.
It's not bad. I'm glad they gave Roman something to do other than talk and cry about Brock Lesnar.
I agree, actually. I'm glad
they kind of stirred away from that, at least from
Lesnar.
now.
And then from that Mahal rivalry, which was really bad, to be honest with you.
Oh, the Mahal. Any rivalry with Mahal is bad.
Any rivalry.
I'm not taking any away from Mahal, man. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to feel about him, but this whole Bobby Lashley kind of just looked at him and just walked away and didn't do anything about it, and just let Roman take an ass beating. I think it's well deserved for Roman, even though he did call out Lashley saying that he was the egomaniac when he ended up doing that. But I'm sure this is how the storyline's supposed to go. I think Roman Reigns is gonna take it in Extreme Rules either way. So
you think so?
Probably. They're not gonna let him lose, bro. He's already lost too many times.
But he beat Mahal for like 2 months.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm talking about like the whole Lesnar thing and like.
Oh yeah.
Lashley is a bigger dude and he's more dominant supposedly.
I can see Lashley beating him.
For real?
Yeah, I can see.
Fair?
No, I think whoever
the Revival or McIntyre or somebody coming in to let him beat him.
McIntyre could be like that. But what about a heel Dean Ambrose coming back?
I heard he's coming back. I've read about him coming back. Maybe he's the one to turn this time.
Yeah, I know, and I heard that he will be the one that turns. I heard that he's coming back as a heel.
He's been a heel, right?
No, he was a babyface.
He's been a babyface the whole time, and he'll be a perfect heel because of the way his character is.
Yeah, he would be.
He'd be a perfect heel. Who else has that?
And I
type
think he
of
needs
heel?
it. I think
he needs it coming back.
Yeah,
because I'm not saying people have forgotten about. People are always like Ambrose, but I'd probably be a good thing for him.
I think so too. Nia Jax defeated Mickie James, so Jax won with the Samoa drop. So yeah, that was a match.
Oh, the Mickie James.
I don't know what to say. It was alright,
dude. They've wrestled so many times. Nia Jax beats her ass all the time.
Actually, the more I think about Raw, the more I stop liking it. Like I didn't like this week's Raw.
It's you want to know what it is, bro?
Okay.
Because it's just the same thing. I don't know. I feel like it's just the same thing. Like Nia Jax, Mickie James, like that's happened so many times because Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss has been going at it for how long already?
Okay,
like 6 months.
All right. I'm gonna bring up a topic after we're done with Raw, and I think it's gonna go along with the whole. We've seen the same thing over and over. So let's finish off with Braun Strowman defeated Kevin Owens. Owens immediately ran away after losing the match by countout, and then Strowman chased him down. He locked himself. So Kevin Owens went into a porta potty, to try to avoid Strowman. Strowman found out he was in the porta potty. He locked the porta potty with tape. He dragged the porta potty all the way to the stage and then tackled it off the stage. And then, Owens came out looking all blue and pooped.
Braun Strowman was tired.
Oh, yeah, dude. He kept hitting the wall.
He dragged that thing. I'm not going to... That dude's strong, bro. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens is 265 pounds. That porta potty, I'm sure, is another 100, 200 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
He pulled that thing from... dude, that was a lot.
He
brought
pulled
it
it
all the way to the stage, and it was funny. I thought it was cool. Once again, the WWE showing the power that Braun Strowman has, and that he is very dominant, and we all know that he's gonna end up being champion. Sometime soon in the future.
That's why he's Mr. Monster in the Bank.
Yes, sir.
So let me bring this up. You mentioned the Nia Jax and Mickie James, that we've seen these things over and over and over again. Now, you were talking to me, I think you texted me even yesterday about this, about the rumor going around that WWE wants to try to get Cody, Omega, and the Young Bucks in.
Oh, yeah.
Now, to me, these guys are all WWE. They're not NXT. Like, they shouldn't go to NXT, first of all.
No, they would have to go straight to WWE.
So then, we keep talking about, we see these things over and over and over again. I need some new blood, man. Like, I need something new.
Yeah. You're right, man. Like, I feel like it's the same story, that same storylines with the same guys.
Yeah.
They don't even mix it up anymore.
No.
Like, throwing, you know what I mean? This whole Cody and Omega, from what I read, was because that they're trying to acquire them because they're a threat on the outside.
I think they are.
Because they're huge. They're huge, and they're trying to do their own venues. They're trying to do their own things. So from what I heard, supposedly the WWE is maybe going to try to offer them a big contract so they can acquire them.
I think these indie promotions are actually getting bigger as well. They're maybe just wrestling as a whole is just getting bigger. I mean, while WWE's been putting out some crap, it's still worth today more than it's ever been worth in its entire life. There's still a lot of people watching. So we're talking about it.
Yeah.
We have a podcast dedicated to it. So it's
right.
It's while there's a lot of bad stuff going on in WWE or some garbage and stuff, there's still a lot of interest in there, and there's still a lot of interest in wrestling in general. So you got this, these guys making a name for themselves outside of the promotion, and bringing in eyes to their promotion, to the All In show that they sold out Chicago's, something in Chicago for like 10,000 seats. They're bringing in guys like Mysterio, that WWE is trying to sign Mysterio before that show, so then he doesn't have to do that show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Mysterio.
Well, I heard that he already technically is about to sign.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 3-year deal.
Yeah, something like that. Daniel Bryan still hasn't signed his contract.
September.
His contract is up in September as well. We still have the possibility of what's going to happen with CM Punk. CM Punk's not going to go back to WWE, I guarantee you. Not anytime soon, if anything.
He's not young, bro, either.
No, he's not. So if anything, his MMA career is probably over.
Yeah.
So if anything, he's going to be doing something in the independents. You know what I mean? So then now you have a big star like CM Punk in the independents. Now you have another big star that could go, Daniel Bryan. I highly doubt Daniel Bryan's gonna go. I think he'll stick around WWE.
He's gonna stick around because I remember he did state that if the WWE let him wrestle, he would technically stay. So he's wrestling, he's doing his thing. So yeah, I don't know about it. I wouldn't mind, bro, but I doubt it because I've read that Cody's been very outspoken that he doesn't want to because they have no say in their character.
Well, okay. So this kind of you posted something on Instagram yesterday. You were saying that I think you posted something on Instagram yesterday. You were saying that you're never gonna go back to work for somebody else or something like that, right? You were like, I'm happy being my own boss. I'm never gonna go back to work with somebody else. I think that's the exact same thing that Cody is thinking right now.
Yeah.
I think he's like, why should I go back and work for somebody else that determines my pay, determines how much I can actually make, first of all, because you say you're your own boss.
Yeah, you determine how much.
The harder you work, the more you're going to get paid.
It's like right now, I don't want to go.
You ain't working,
but if I want to, I can go make more money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it. I get them, and I get the WWE's perspective as well, and the business standpoint.
Of course.
And then I get Cody and the Young Bucks, and because I heard the Young Bucks too, they're trying to get
Young Bucks
them.
as well. Mm-hmm.
And Omega, these 5 people that they are. I think that's the group.
4.
Right? 4, is it 4?
Cody, Omega, and then the Young Bucks.
The 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
Like they're huge. Like they're huge in the outside of the WWE, and the WWE does not like that because they see it as a threat.
It's a threat.
Because these 4 guys, like they got together, and what happened?
They sold out Chicago.
They sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that give you in their business standpoint? Like, okay, if we can do this, why can't we keep selling out?
This is probably its biggest threat it's had since WCW.
Yeah, because I heard that New Japan is also getting big, but I heard that also that WWE is has pretty good. They're pretty close to New Japan.
Yeah.
Now from what
could be,
because I know they had a good relationship with the WCW, I think, in the past.
Yeah,
but I don't know about the WWE.
I think for them to to get Cody and Omega and the Young Bucks, they're gonna have to throw some humongous amount of money
and something to play around with their character, because that's what they want. That's like, I want to be able to, I want to have some type of freedom to know, to do and say what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the WWE is a very It's very close.
Obviously in the parameters of WWE, I think they're smart enough. Hey, you know what? We understand your program. We have to keep it to a certain, to a certain language and to a certain perspective or whatever like that. But at least let us come up with some interesting ideas and kind of get the ball rolling.
I think that they need to let off more like how the WWE is before and WCW, that it wasn't all just scripted. They kind of just gave them
freedom.
This freedom, and all right, well, you need to get here. To this objective, but just be careful how you get there. Say what you need to, blah, 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 but just get there. You know what I mean? So I think that would be cool. I think it's better because it makes it more like genuine. I think
it does.
It makes it more like believable, and
and I think that's something that a lot of people have brought up. I mean, I think even Stone Cold in his podcast has brought it up. He's brought it up, the fact that these guys are not able to get over in the WWE because they're not able to be themselves. They're given a script, and they got to read word per word from the script. And then you got somebody like Cody who leaves, and then he's like, dude, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, and he gets over as hell. McIntyre did the same thing. McIntyre was dead in the WWE. He goes out and he makes a name for himself because he's able to.
And what did the WWE do?
They signed him. They grabbed him.
They're smart. I'm not gonna lie, bro. WWE is smart.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say, if they were smarter, they would allow their characters. To I think it's not that they're smart. I think that they have the money to stop the competition.
And they're scared. They're scared of. So they're like, okay, might as well offer this guy a certain amount to come out here. But you're right. I think they would probably have more. I think, okay, if they had more open to their character, I think all these guys would be at the WWE.
Yeah.
WWE. Even though
absolutely.
I'm not trying to say WWE is not the biggest. The WWE is unstoppable.
Yeah.
But if you have these guys, it's like, and these guys are all young, bro.
Yeah, they are.
So they're going to be there for a long time.
And dude, just merch alone, dude. I think I've heard with like Bullet Club and all those t-shirts that they sold, dude, they make a ton of money just on t-shirt sales. They're on they're at hot topic. I can't even say Hot Topic. They're at Hot Topic. That's what I meant to say. Ha 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 ha. That's what I was saying. The t-shirts are at Hot Topic. You know what I mean? So Hot Topic has a licensing deal. I mean, it's everywhere. It's big. You know what I mean,
bro?
It's big. So I mean,
I don't know. You never know, man. To tell you the truth, bro, you never know, because money. In Spanish, they say, "Con el dinero hasta el perro baila."
True.
That with money, even the dog dances, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, these fools throwing $1 million contracts, bro. I'm going to be like, what did you want me to do?
What you want me to do? Man, I'll do it. I know if somebody throws around a couple of mil for your business, you'll be like, sure.
Well, how much?
How much you talking about here? But I wanted to bring that up.
Good combo.
Because I think it's very important that, that we get fresh talent, I guess you could say, in the WWE, so we can kind of freshen it up. But if they're just gonna be buried and just be doing nothing,
because that's the thing. That's also as well what WWE does, and it sucks because they'll grab you and bury you.
Yeah,
and you're stuck in a contract, and you're there, and you have to do whatever the hell they want you to do. And I really hope that if they do acquire these guys and everything, that they do not bury them.
Yeah.
I really hope that it's a push that, bro, these are big dudes. These are huge guys outside of the WWE. Why not let them be huge inside of the WWE and let them do what they're doing? Because if not, you're just wasting their time. They could have just done the same thing on their own.
But you're also throwing away money. I mean, you're like, you're paying for these guys to come into your company and make you more money than what you're paying them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, you wanna get a return in your investment. So why the hell like stop burying these guys? Like, bring, especially guys like Omega and Cody and the Young Bucks, who are making a ton of money in the indies and who are well known. Why bury them? You know what I mean? You squeeze the milk out of that cow as much as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Until it's empty if you can.
Flick the titty. Get every last drop.
I need some water out of that one.
Oh, Lord.
SmackDown Live. Ooh, my voice just went sexy, dude. My voice just goes sexy all of a sudden. With this cold.
That's it. Your voice sounds how I sound when I wake up in the morning.
Dude, my voice. Hey, ladies. How's it going, ladies? SmackDown started with Renee Young welcoming Team Hell No for the official reunion. So then, Kane and Daniel Bryan are out. They kind of start bickering back and forth, kind of like they used to, like, yes, no. And then I'm the weak link and all these things that they used to do back in the day. It was fun. I thought it was pretty cool. But then, and actually another thing that was funny is that Bryan was a little skeptical about Kane say, hey, you know what? Well, I have a couple of things that you did to me. You know, you tombstone me in the announce table. You try to kidnap my wife and all this stuff. So I thought that was hilarious that they brought up some of the old stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
But then the Usos interrupt and say that they don't deserve a tag team match. You know, that the only reason they got a tag team match was because they hugged. So then the Usos decide to hug like 4, 5, 6 times.
Like, do we get a
do we get a tag team? So then what happened was that Paige came out and she made a stipulation that if the Usos are able to beat Team Hell No tonight on SmackDown, that they will be added into the Extreme Rules tag team title match. It will make it a triple threat match. So that was for later on tonight, or later on that night. But we got our first match, the Independence Day United States Open Challenge. Jeff Hardy defeated The Miz with the Twist of Fate and Swanton Bomb. What'd you think?
It was a decent match. I was talking to you earlier about Jeff Hardy, about how he looks kind of off step. Like he looks like he's in pain.
Yeah.
And he's a little slow. And I've noticed, not a lot of people can notice, but he's botched some moves.
Yeah.
Some that you can't really notice, but you can tell that, okay, he's a little off on this or that. And then I saw him grabbing his leg as well. But I did read that he's been they think that he's been working with an injury.
And you brought it up when you came in before we filmed this, and I was like, oh, actually that's a really good thing, because I feel like I've noticed that as well. He's a step slower. He does look like he walks around in pain. And I think, actually, I'm glad that you brought it up, because I do think he's injured. I think he's working with some type of injury.
He has to, bro. I saw the match against The Miz. That match, believe it or not, should have been better.
Yeah.
Because they're both great wrestlers and everything, but it was just... And Miz was just going at the pace of Jeff, because Jeff is the type of guy that he sets the pace.
Yeah,
and
he
that's
does.
Why he's wrestling. He was a quick wrestler, but it was a little slow. And I did see he did try to do like 1 or 2 moves that kind of didn't come out right.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's more of a concern. He's been wrestling for over almost like 25 years, and he's their extreme type of wrestling in the past,
Yeah.
And I'm sure that all that, it settles in.
It takes a toll.
It takes a toll on your body, and I don't know, bro. I really hope he's not bad injured. Like, I know he was holding his knee. But yeah, hopefully he I don't know. I hope he gets better for whatever.
Wouldn't this be a perfect time for them to push somebody else into the United States Championship? If Jeff is injured, man, give him some time off to heal. Have him get some surgery or something.
Because he was out for a while. That's probably why they don't, because the surgery. I think he had like shoulder surgery. Yeah.
So I mean, why don't they just give him a? I got a text message. Why don't they just give him a? I'm trying to go to Disneyland in like 2 weeks, so I think we're trying to plan it. Why don't they just give the belt to somebody else? They could have given it to The Miz. They could have given it to who else is there that might benefit from a championship like that? To freaking Cien Almas as well.
But he hasn't been out so long. I mean, too much.
Well, they're gonna have a feud with Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. I think Nakamura is also a perfect guy to give the belt to.
That's true. They probably should.
Yeah.
I think they should. They need to give something to Nakamura. I hope so. What are they gonna wrestle in Extreme Rules, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they'll probably give it to Nakamura. I hope they do. Nakamura needs a belt, bro.
He does. I agree with you. New Day, the 3rd of July pancake eating contest. So Big E, Xavier Wood, and Kofi Kingston were gonna do a pancake eating contest, and then they were attacked by Sanity. This looks like it's gonna be a good rivalry. You got 3 versus 3.
Oh, because it's 3-3.
Yeah, it should be fun. It should be something that they should maybe save till SummerSlam. I don't think they should try to do it in Extreme Rules, but knowing WWE, they're just probably gonna just throw them out there quick.
I think you're right that it is gonna be a good rivalry, because you got 3 guys that are the happy of WWE.
Yeah.
And then you got these 3 guys that just came in that are supposedly crazy.
Yeah.
And they have this rough type of wrestling and all this stuff. So I think it's good. I think it'll be good. It's perfect, bro. They all match up.
I agree. I think this should be fun. They're all 6 men are very talented. I think that they're gonna put up one hell of a match whenever it happens. If they give them the right time, the right thing, they'll put up a hell of a match. And
I hope it involves pancakes.
Yeah. Asuka versus James Ellsworth ended in a double count out when Asuka just kind of ran. Ellsworth ran away, but then Asuka tried to chase him, and it ended in a count out. It was freaking ridiculous.
That was it?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Because I didn't get to watch. I didn't get to watch this part of this.
Sorry, guys. But yeah, dude, it ended in a count out. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't even a match. I don't even think it was a match, was it? You didn't even. Oh yeah, you said you didn't watch it, huh?
No, I'm gonna watch it today.
Yeah, it didn't feel like. I don't even think it was a match. I literally forgot what happened here, to be honest with you. But anyways, we'll move on. WWE Champion AJ Styles defeated Aiden English. This was a decent match. Nothing too special. AJ Styles won. It was kind of easy. Just a match to kind of get it going. You didn't see that one either? Oh, you didn't watch? No,
I didn't watch the whole thing. Yeah, I only watched the first match. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, okay. You only watched that match.
All spoilers. Thanks, bro.
Okay, so then spoiler alert. Paige announced next week that there will be a lumberjack match. Well, lumber woman match. Lumberjane.
It says Paige lumberjack.
How would you say a lumberjack match for women? Because apparently next week all the women are going to be around the lock, surrounding the ring for Asuka versus James Ellsworth, so that way he can't run away. But is it Lumberjane? It's Lumberjane, I think.
Probably.
Right? Probably like Lumberjane.
That's funny, bro.
But that will be for next week. And then Becky continues.
What?
Becky continues her hot rolling.
I think they heard you, bro.
Becky is on a roll, dude.
I think they heard you. They're probably going to push her ass.
Becky has defeated Peyton Royce. That gives, with the disarm her. Haha. That gives her like 5. That gives her like 5 wins in a row, 6 wins in a row.
Is that week after week?
Mm-hmm. Not counting Money in the Bank. Yeah, she beat Charlotte the week before Money in the Bank or something like that. And then she just kept going boom, 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 boom. It's been like 4 or 5 weeks easy.
Maybe they are trying to do something with her.
Yeah.
She's all right, bro.
Bro, she's the best. She's underrated to me.
She is. Oh, we still need to do that podcast, bro.
Oh, we do need to do that podcast. Underrated wrestlers. We should, actually. Team Hell No defeated the Usos. So Kane hit the chokeslam on Jey Uso for the pinfall, keeping the Usos out of the tag team title match at Extreme Rules. So then at the end, the Bludgeon Brothers came out, posed at the entrance ramp, and then we went off the air. Match was actually pretty cool. It wasn't too long. I don't remember it being too long, but it was a decent match.
Well, the Usos are good.
Yeah, the Usos are good, and Team Hell No is actually good too. Even though Kane's a little slower now than he was before. But yeah, dude. I mean, SmackDown. You haven't watched it, so I guess for me, again, another okay week. I agree. I think Jeff and Miz could have been better. Team Hell No and the Usos it was okay. It was just an okay week of wrestling.
Okay week. Maybe today would be better, even though there's no wrestling. Maybe because
it's NXT, isn't it?
July. Oh yeah, the NXT.
NXT, man. Our podcast is running short, but I feel I feel like I need to blow my nose. That's why.
It's all right, bro. Well, anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say from
next week. Hopefully, we have something else better.
Well, next week would just be a week left for Extreme Rules.
Oh, next week we'll do our prediction.
Yeah, we'll do our prediction, and I hope that WWE starts making actually some decent what are they called, because of contingency in the matches, or what are they called? Rules, like the rules. No, there's another word for it. Not speculation. Stipulations.
Oh, okay.
Sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm my English is a little poquito malo.
Well, it is Extreme Rules, so I do expect to see more Extreme Rules.
There's not a lot yet.
There isn't.
Last year was the same thing. So they're like, oh, Extreme Rules, but all the matches are just regular matches. No Extreme here, guys. We're a little afraid. It's just a name.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I guess we're going to cut it short for today. I need to rest up.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Paige because she's looking thick.
She's looking.
I'm not lying, bro. She wasn't like that before. I think she's eating a little more, hitting them weights because she's thick. But she's doing a good job.
She's doing a great job. Paige, you're looking great.
Thank you, Paige, for the eye candy. My name is Jonathan.
My name is Mike. We'll see you guys next week.